y'all? What's up? What's up? Hey, hey, hey. Hey, guys. Welcome to the castle. If you are new here, welcome. And if you're not new, welcome back. Hey, please do me a favor, guys, okay? I know we just started, and I'm already asking y'all for a favor. If at any time in this live my audio go out, please let me know. I noticed on the last the last live stream, couple parts it was going in and out. See, I'm not sure because I haven't been live yet. I'm not sure if it's my headset or what, but we're gonna figure it out tonight. Okay, so if it do it again, then it might be my headset. That's the point I'm trying to make. But hey, everybody, what's up? What's up? Let's see who's all up in here. Hey, Miss HP, you say I'm here tonight. Hello, VQ. Hey, Miss HP, thank you for being here. Hey, Clarissa, you say it's messy in these YouTube streets. Yes, girl, Clarissa. Looks like the bottom of the barrel for content. Ooh, we gonna talk all about it. Be sure to hit the like button and let's get some more people up in here, y'all. Big Tasty is up in here. Hey, Big Tasty. Hey, Golden. Hey, Drea. Hey, Rock. Hey, Tex. Hey, my Tex guy. Hey, Juice. You said YouTube had a glitch. Okay, you got a paragraph. Let's put it up and see what you say. You said YouTube had a glitch yesterday, and I commented on your upload, but the comment was removed. I don't say anything back. Can anyone see me? Yeah. Oh, your comment might have went in spam. I haven't had a chance to do anything much, Juice. It's probably in spam. I'm gonna have to check. Yeah. But what's up, Juice? I hope you're okay. Thank you for being here. Hey, Platt. You'll be here in a sec. Okay, Platt. Girl, at least you clean. Hey, thank you so much, Golden. I appreciate it. Thank you. You hear that, Platt? At least you're clean, girl. Somebody just getting out the shower. Thank you so much, Golden. I appreciate it. And yeah, I didn't get my StreamYard because we don't come live that much anymore. So why pay all that money if we don't come live? Okay. You say, hey, yeah, I'll check spam, Juice. That's probably where it went. But yeah, yes, y'all, you see in the title, you're probably wondering, like, what is VQ up to this time of night? You said, who got the membership? I don't know. I came live because I was rushing and then I forgot my other device. I'll go get it in a minute. I don't have my other device right now, so I can't see on StreamYard who got it. But if you can't see it, then you know how that is. It might be somebody that have you blocked or is blocked from the channel, okay? But we'll figure it out. So yeah, let me tell you guys. So where do I start? Where do I start? I'm talking about, we're going to touch on a little bit of everybody tonight. So make sure you go get your coffee, your wine, your whatever. Get comfy in the castle. Let's talk, okay? So listen, y'all. Should I just go in the order of when I came on here, what I saw? First things first. And okay, so we'll talk about the other stuff first. Let's talk about street sector first. But when it comes to Hey, Real Life Spill Entertainment Radio Network 21. Woo, that's a long name, or well, a long handle. But you said, what's up, Castle family? Been a minute, but showing some love. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And yes, thanks, right? Tell them, right? Tell them. Tell them, girl, hit the like button. Let me see. Okay, give me a second, y'all. Hold on. It's a lot going on, honey. But whew, all right, so yeah. All right, y'all. So let me tell you. And I'm sorry, we were like 6 minutes in and I ain't got a word out yet, but it's a lot going on, okay? But what I do want to say is it's we gonna talk about Red Eye. I have something to say about NOLA. What else? As far as like Marcus video, I know I've been watching I watched some of them, but I don't have the whole tea when it comes to Quita and Quita back on the channel and all of this here. So that's for later. Okay, that might be an upload. But and Vegas, yeah, you're definitely going to be addressed tonight too because you're messy, even though you said that you don't like the mess. But what else? So let's talk all about it. Okay, so earlier today, I know I got a message, and I'm a kid you. I'm not gonna kid you not. Okay, I honestly forgot about Nola, for real, and I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Okay, remember when whatever day that was or whatever when it was him and Will fighting and Will said what and he got the live had the live schedule to go live. That's about 2 weeks ago, y'all. So on his main channel, he had a live schedule to go about Will. That's the last thing I even heard about Nola or whatever. So anyway, the point I'm trying to make is so I didn't even realize that he'd been on another channel this whole time. So like a week went by. I knew it was kind of weird that he was quiet, but I know okay, so before it was him and Will, it was pretty much him saying one day that after that panel, he wasn't talking about Marcus anymore. Shout out to the castle. He don't have no problem with the castle. Shout out to Golden. Everybody moving on, whatever. So I remember saying that um I don't want to beef with. I don't remember verbatim what I said, but I said, I'm not fighting with you, but I'm not sitting with you either. It was something like that I said, right? So then I know he did a live after that and he said, well, that lady over there said that she's not fussing with me anymore, so I'm gonna leave them people alone. So then, all right, so here it is. He was fussing with Will. So I'm over here minding my own business, okay? A week roll by and I'm like, okay, so I haven't seen him go live about the live that he had scheduled about Will, only for somebody to say, well, he was struck. I said, oh, so I'm like, okay. So the point I'm trying to make is I didn't realize he was on another channel for like a week going on 2 weeks. So by the time I got the link to the channel, went over there, it was a whole bunch of live streams made already that was up. I don't have a clue what was deleted, nothing. Long story short, it's all out here in the streets that he's fighting with Drea or whatever him and Drea have going on. I don't have to get all in the details of that, but what I do want to say is, right, I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting with you. Honestly, you want to hear the truth? I kind of forgot about you, to be honest. Dead ass. All right. So then here it is. I know it was something he said that I said on my live that basically Dre not fighting alone or this and that or whatever. So I remember saying that like 2 live streams ago or whatnot. In reality, that wasn't no shots for him. That wasn't no shots for him. I know Dre had been over there. It was some other dude, not to even bring these people up because I ain't got time. But the thing is, whatever Drea had going on her channel, it's been this one bothering her about this one bothering her. That's Drea over there doing Drea. That's Drea's channel. I don't control her channel, okay? But what I do want to say is, I said the other night, like 2 night live streams ago, that yeah, that is my moderator, and I support her. I went as far as to say, even though I don't come on the internet, I don't go live yelling and screaming at anybody, I don't make any community posts hollering and screaming at anybody, whatever, we still support her. Support come in different forms. Even if you don't come on the internet and say a word, the point, the simple fact, even if you support the person emotionally, it's still support, okay? To be very fair, I've been over here minding my own business, low views and all, okay? And I'm cool with it. A matter of fact, the time when I was saying that I didn't even realize Nola had the other channel and was on the other channel doing whatever, I wasn't on here. Are y'all not paying attention that I didn't even go live like in 6 days? When I say I wasn't on here, I wasn't on here for real, okay? I wasn't worried about who over here doing what, I was minding my business, enjoying time with my husband, and doing me. So I'm gonna tell you why I even went as far, and I'm not ignoring the chat. I just wanted to say this. Another reason why I even went as far as said that 2 live streams ago is because I know I saw a post and Drea said, oh, I'm a one-woman army, this and that and whatever. So then I said, okay, I felt some type of way about that because I said, I don't need her sitting over there thinking she's a one woman army. She say that is to say that, hey, even if VQ quiet, everybody quiet, I got my own channel. If I want to come over here and pop my ish, I'm going to come over here and pop my ish. That's her right. Okay. But at the same time, I don't want it to be like, oh, because we don't come out here and spark up a live yelling and screaming at somebody, that means we don't give a damn about her, if that makes sense to y'all. You understand? So anyway, I know it was a post that said something like, oh, one woman army with a chopper and whatever. That's how Drea always say, oh, she's this and that, not to include the castle in whatever she have going on. I don't know if this is so that was my title for I'm gonna catch up with the comments in a minute. So yeah, what I do want to say is that I guess Nola heard what I said on that live and was like, oh, I don't know if he took it as somebody coming for him or whatever. Tell you what, I didn't even realize when I said that comment 2 live streams ago, I didn't even realize that he had did a live apparently from what I'm hearing, cussing out Dre and whatever. Like I said, I didn't realize he was on another channel. I wasn't on here. I wasn't even subscribed. Still not even subscribed. What I'm going to say is, okay, overall, I'm over here minding my business. I'm trying to go another direction. I don't come live bothering nobody. I don't make no posts about nobody. I've been over here just simply minding my business. Okay? What I do ask is to be left out of whatever the fuck is going on that I don't have a clue what's going on. All I'm hearing is, oh, Drea went over here. She did this, Sunny this. First of all, I don't even watch Sunny. Let's start there. I can't tell you the last time I've even been to her channel. When I came out here and I said that I was good on everybody, that's what I meant. I said I was good on everybody. I didn't say I was good on this one, I was good on that one. No, I came out here and I said I'm good on everybody. Because as quiet as people think that I am, why I got to come out here and say I'm good on everybody? Because as quiet as people think that I am, I could be hell on wheels. And I know myself. I've also told y'all, I said, we're done the part of whatever talking. We're way past talking. It doesn't make sense to me in my head for me to be arguing with somebody on New Year's Eve 2024 on YouTube. Not 2024, when it's turning 2025. Yes, on New Year's Eve 2024, me and you arguing on YouTube Live, okay? When December 31st, New Year's Eve 2025 roll around, about to be 2026, I'm arguing with the same individual on the same day, exactly a year later. Okay? A year later. In VQ's world, that's not normal. That's not normal. That don't make me feel like I elevated as an individual, as a person, or anything. Yeah. So what I said, I'm good. I'm good. I cannot be doing the same thing I was doing a year ago or 2 years ago. I'm good on all of that. A matter of fact, if you really get to know me, I'm honestly a quiet person. I be so chilled. Like my same energy I give you on this app is the same energy in real life. Like I be vibing. My name is not Vibes Queen for no reason. It's Vibes Queen for a reason. I really and truly be vibing off a natural high. I don't have to be on drugs. I don't have to be drinking. I be cool. Okay? So do you really think that I want to get up every day and come on the internet arguing with somebody? Anybody that want to argue with me, I have a question for you. What do you gain after all of that? What do you gain? Did you gain a bigger paycheck? Do you feel like your IQ got higher? What exactly did you gain? because it's not beneficial. It's not. So I'm sorry. I've even went as far as to tell everybody, if you want to come online and beef every day, Vibes Queen is not your perfect candidate. I'm a lover, honey. I'm not a fighter. Okay? I know how to love on people. I don't know how to get up every day and argue with people. I don't understand for the life of me how anybody could be upset before 12 o'clock even hit, 12 noon on the clock. That's not how my life is set up. So yes, I do support Drea. Yes, whether it's emotionally or whatever, I do. But what you're not going to see is me keep coming on the internet arguing. I'm not even arguing right now. I'm talking. You're not going to see me coming on this internet arguing and fighting with somebody every day. If the man that I got to lay down with every night, I'm not arguing and fighting with him every day, I'm not doing that with nobody on this internet. When it comes to Nola, I even went as far as told you, I'm not beefing with you, but I'm not sitting with you either. I haven't said your name since. Why is that? Because I'm done. I'm done. I don't have nothing good to say. I don't have nothing bad to say. I'm good. I'm good. So if you want to go live every day arguing with VQ, that's on you. I can't stop you, but that's on you. I'm not interested. I'm happy. Okay? I've even went as far as told you, me and you never really had no real smoke. Where we're at today in life, me and you never had any real smoke. I've even went as far as to say, I wish I could go back to 2023. I would have minded my fucking business. I even told you that. Whatever the fuck I inserted myself in back in beef sector, I wish I could go back to 2023 and mind my fucking business. That's what I said. And me and you would have never even crossed paths or had a conversation. The shit started over me defending somebody else's child that I was told was a minor. Okay? Period, point blank. I don't have, the point is, without being all long-winded, it's done. It's over. I don't give a fuck. I'm not fighting with you. If you want to beef away by yourself every day, I'm good on all of that. As far as this other weirdo over there, Red Eye, I'm gonna address him, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna address him. But I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna look at the chat. It's too much. It's too much. Okay. But hey, PBs, he said security delay is almost you. Let me hurry up and look. You said they're miserable. Hey, okay. You said Golden, I'm waiting to reset my. Okay, you're talking to Golden. Mad before noon is wow. Yeah. You said okay. So Drea said, I've never known you to sneak this. You would have just said it if you wanted to make somebody. Okay, that's for Drea. Let's see. Let me just scroll back to as far as I can scroll back. Hey, y'all, please hit the like button for me, okay? So let me see. What's up, girls, dad? You said, what's up, Vibes Queen in chat? I'm good. How are you? Thank you for being here. So you said, and everybody knows that I don't need people to get caught up in my mess. I can handle myself. Yeah, so I had to put two and two together because when I'm hearing that he was over there saying, oh, and Vibes, don't insert yourself in what? I'm like, what is he talking about? Because the last time I checked, first of all, if you want to know the real tea, I never get recommended on any, when it comes to Copper, Drea, Rack, Platt, all my moderators, for some odd reason, I can't figure it out. Their channel never get recommended when I'm scrolling. Every single time I go to their channel now, leave a comment, some Pooh videos pop up, but not her post. It's because I manually go to their channel and check. Okay? Okay? Drea be over there posting whatever she wanted. That's her channel. I can't run her channel and tell her what to do on her channel. To stay out of it, I just don't share it. I thought if you see something with drama and you don't want to be a part of it or whatever, you just don't share it, right? Because if you share it, then this one gonna throw a temper tantrum. I don't have time. Even when it comes to my ex co-host, I don't have time, okay? I don't have time to go back and forth with this individual, that individual. I just don't. So anyway, let's move on. He said, people, please leave Dre the F alone. At this point, like, when is enough enough? Like, damn. You say you've been MIA for the most part. I'll be having to find movies to watch late night these days. Yeah, I'm sorry, girl. Like, be sitting here like, you know? And I'm thinking in my little head that, damn, I'm gone for 6 days. By the time I come back, these people going to be long past even thinking about me, whatever. You know what I mean? So let me see. You see, I'm just going to explain to the chat what happened. It was Sunday. I was prayed up. I turned on Sunny's live. She looked great and healthy to me. I left a message and I said, you look good. Stay strong. Yeah. Yes, from what that's what that's how the whole thing started from what I'm hearing. Okay, because I was so lost. Like, why the hell is he arguing with Drea and what's going on? And then this fool over here trying to put 20 on 10. Oh, he hope. First of all, my name is not Swamp Queen. I'm not answering because that's not my name. But when you say the castle, you are talking about my brand, my channel. Okay? Okay, so let's start there. And when it comes to him, he's a whole freaking weirdo. All you are is a shit starter. You think that even if me and Drea had a problem, I'm gonna come on here and you gonna know about it? You think you're gonna know about it? Who are you exactly? Who are you exactly for anybody to even care about what you're talking about? You're a messy ass broad. Yeah, you're a broad. You're not a man. You're a bitch. Okay? You're a bitch. You sit over there 40 days and 40 nights, always hollering and screaming about what VQ done said. I'm talking about, guys, I can't remember the last time we talked about Red Eye. I can't remember. This individual talk about us all the time. From what I'm understanding, every single live stream, something got to come up about the castle. Even when he's talking about Marcus, it's, the castle, them over there at the castle, they don't never diss. How many times we got to tell you that Marcus is grown? How many times we got to tell you that even if we come on here yelling and scream, Marcus still ain't going to listen if Marcus don't want to listen? We're not Marcus' parents, okay? What the fuck do I look like hitting up Marcus? Marcus is older than me. If you never know, now you do. Marcus is older than me. What would I look like hitting him up saying, don't do this, don't do that? You really think he's gonna listen to me? Seriously? I wish he'll invest this much time into his gay ass son that's locked up. Why don't you come out here and tell the people about Tyrone? Why you so busy always want to mess with everybody else? Come out here, come talk about Tyrone. Why you don't want to talk about that? Yeah, why you don't want to talk about that? That's what I want to know. Every storyline that come around about pedophiles and whatever, you just miraculously skip over those storylines. Why is that? Huh? Is it because your son is in prison for the same thing? Huh? That's what I want to know. The people got questions. I wonder if your job will find it very interesting to know that you're on the internet speaking about people with a disability, saying the most distasteful stuff about people, putting your mouth on minor children and all of that. Hey, this you? Hello? If that was you, you got to come back. I don't see you backstage anymore. Let me see. Hey, Copper. Yeah, I don't have to come on here and drag. First of all, you know, I'm not a dragger. I know how to use my words, and I could talk and I could make my point clear. I don't have to curse, contrary to popular belief. I know how to talk, okay? And I'm not out my body or nothing while I'm responding. I said, no, maybe I need to come out here and say something. Drea is a grown-ass woman. When she go on her channel over there, whatever she do on her channel over there, that's what she do on her channel over there. If she went in this man inbox and she messaged him or he messaged her, what the fuck you want me to say, Brown Eye? What you want me to say? Huh? And even if we were fighting, you wouldn't know about it. So when you want to talk about, oh, well, Drea gonna come out here, Drea is her day one, and oh, she gonna come out here and expose her, and she gonna, let me tell you something. Anything that leaves my mouth is because I honestly don't give a fuck if it come back or it's repeated. So anything that I say, I could say it again. Okay? Whether it's on the phone, in a text message, on IG, I don't care. If I said it, I said it. I'm not a liar. And anybody that come out here, whether it's her or it ain't her, which I doubt that Drea will ever do that, but just say, and you know what I said? Yeah, Drea, I said it. I said it. I very much said it. Because I would have never said it if I care, if it come back, okay? This you? I don't know what's going on with this thing. Hey.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good in yourself.
Let me see. You sound a little loud. Oh, yes, you are loud. Let me turn it down.
That's weird because I just turned it up because I could
Oh,
barely hear.
can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I guess it's just not as loud as before. It's okay. I can hear
I
you.
did have it turned down a little bit lower tonight because on the replay I be sounding way louder than maybe I do need to turn it up.
Mm.
Let me see. Maybe I do because it's turned down a lot lower tonight than I normally be. Okay. So yeah, I just
You know,
wanted
I
to
was,
say
I
that.
was,
Like, I'm tired, you know. I'm
yeah,
tired of him like yelling our name every time he go live. Like, what is the obsession?
it's definitely obsession, and we're not even listening, but we're hearing about it. And what these people who are supporting him don't realize that that's like people entertain stuff without even realizing the seriousness of it. Like a person who has to call out a person's name every night and do that as if we're the only people who support Marcus or whatever, or is trying to find a way to aggressively make us battle with Marcus is absolutely crazy and psychotic. What he can do is take his ass on down to Atlanta and stop running his mouth.
You,
And
you,
you mentioned something about his job. Can you repeat that again? Because I had came in and then I had gone out. I wanted to hear what you had to say about that.
no, I'm asking him how would his job feel if they found out that he's on the internet talking about people with a disability and
Right.
all of this stuff?
Right.
Isn't that in their policy?
And he had, and the recordings are there. You know, he was doing that for a long time. But like I said, people don't realize that they might think something is kind of just like entertaining, but they don't see the obsession in it. And it's just as well as when I was trying to support a certain person and trying to be a neutral party. But when I realized the person was going on and on, I knew it was a problem and I had to back away from it. I had to stop supporting it because this was it's like a mental illness. Like seriously. So for someone to do this constantly, for you to dislike a person or have an issue with them is one thing, but for you to go live on your platform and do this every day, and I already know what it's about with me. He's upset because, you know, he tried to portray to be something that he wasn't. And I, you know, posted some stuff and called him out. So now he wants to say, oh, lying golden. These people don't know me. And the ones who done looked into me, they know everything I said was the truth. And in fact, I ain't even shared. These people can't handle my whole life. And that's the good, bad, and ugly. But they definitely can't handle the good because they already calling it, saying it's a lie. In the meantime, he's cheering on a supporter who was a nurse, which was a lie, and everything else she said was a lie. Yeah, but let's talk about that PDF or that rapist son of his. How about having a conversation about that and talking about that where it's a person who's like just straight out taking coochie, stealing coochie.
You know what? You know what, Golden? This is another situation where they're projecting their life on others. Let's not forget, this was the individual that came on this internet talking about me and my father and all these outrageous lies that he made up on my channel name.
Right.
The slander that he spewed on his channel about my YouTube business name.
Yeah, and I'm noticing that
so every time he want to sit over there and talk about the castle is not a business or it's not a brand. Well, tell me why I got a whole 1099 that I got to file that say YouTube royalties while we still waiting on his royalty check.
Right. You've noticed that they're obsessed and they project their lives and lies on other people. And that's what they do. And like I said, those people who are supporting it, they can continue to support it. It's entertaining for them. They're enjoying it until he turns on them. They're enjoying it.
Yeah, so I just wanted to make that clear in the beginning of the live when it comes to Nola. No, over there on a panel, whatever, he told you he was going to leave you alone. Then he went live on his channel and he said, I'm good on them people. I ain't bothering them people, this and that. So I thought it was over. I haven't said another word about this individual at all. At all. Because you know one thing, when I want to be left alone, I leave people the fuck alone. You know, that means I'm expected to be left alone because I'm leaving you alone. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So how dare me to hear you say, I'm not bothering them people, but I'm going to still keep coming on here poking. I left you the entire hell alone. Ain't even mentioned your name since. Why is that? Why is that? Because I'm moving on. I don't have time for whatever anybody want to have going on. I don't have time. Oh, I thought you were saying something. That's why I stopped. But yeah, so let me tell you, like, even if I'm having a bad day, okay, so let me make this part clear. When you would be like, well, how you say you support somebody but you're not going to come on the internet and swing and bang for them? Like I say, support come in several different forms. Even if I'm having a bad day and I reach out to Rack and I say, girl, I'm having a bad day because such and such did this and such said that and whatever. Do you think that I'm expecting Rack to go spark up a whole live or go make a whole community post about what me and her talking about, going off on somebody? That's not what I'm talking to you for, because I don't expect you to do that. So you trying to say because this one, and I just use Rag as an example, or Plat, or anybody, Miss HP, anybody. Do you really think that, oh, they don't support me just because they didn't come on here and say something? Like, we're not in high school, guys. We're not in high school, okay? So it just is what it is. It just is what it is. So anyway, Gordon, you wanted to say something, but I definitely don't want to forget Vegas, because Vegas is the one that was on here throwing whole temper tantrums, saying she wanted me to leave her alone. I'm harassing her in Marcus's live. I'm this and I'm that. Who remember
wait,
what
before
happened?
you go on, I wanted to ask you a question because I never did know the entire story about that. Did she actually say that, or did the messy one create that story and said that you were messing with her?
Oh, it was her friend said that I was messing with her at the time, but yeah, it was
Although
her
she could have
friend.
corrected it, because I don't really believe she told her friend that. Her friend is messy and will just make up stuff like she did the other day, but Yana corrected that. But she's been doing that on her panel about me. So I had to take a screenshot. You goddamn right, for whoever got an issue with it. I got to look out after me, like everybody else looking out after them. Anyway, so that's why I asked that. But the fact that she allowed it and didn't correct her and say, "Oh no, it wasn't that big of a thing," I don't know. But go ahead.
No, because the thing is, I'm confused. How did we get from all of this that happened over there? And I said, you know what? To keep the peace, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna block her. So when she come in his live, I can't see her. That was one solution, right? And then the next solution was, I'm not even gonna talk, or I'm not even gonna mention her name anymore. Since she said she want to be left alone, I noticed that she's not bothering me. I'm not gonna even mention her name anymore. That's what I told y'all, right? And I have not mentioned this lady ever since. Only for her to be spotted a couple weeks ago or whatever over in a weirdos chat talking about I haven't been on here for the past 6 weeks, and I guess I came back and the drama's still going on and whatever. Keep that in mind, right? I don't like drama, all of this stuff. So anyway, I find it so crazy how Red Eye is talking about the castle and you're in attendance, laughing it up and this and that. You can't keep putting your mouth on people if you expect people to leave you alone. If you don't like drama, how are you miraculously in every chat that's drama against the castle? Make that make sense. But when your bestie go live, I don't see you over there, and she's not with the drama anymore. So if you didn't like drama, I thought you would have been over there or in all the positive live streams. Because if I don't like drama, I'm going to go to the positive live streams, and the one that's with the drama, I'm going to just exclude them, right? So make that make sense. Hey, Mimi. What's up? But yeah, make that make sense. So it's like basically what I'm trying to say, Vegas is an ish starter. Nobody have been bothering you. Nobody even said your name, but somehow you pop up and you doing the most everywhere. Why is that? So yeah, you very much like drama.
And visiting a drama-filled channel that anybody with common sense will know. That's why I said they're there for the entertainment. That this dude will lie, slander, defame, and you're in there. So stop it. And see, I let her slide a long time ago. I didn't have an issue with her, but she wanted to jump on the bandwagon. She wanted to be a flunky. She wanted to be a follower, like I notice a lot of these adults within this sector are. She wanted to be a follower. So she decided to come on somebody else's panel and talk about me. I had never said anything negative about this woman. In fact, I thought we were okay because we had some conversations about a community that I'm from, and I'm thinking she was from there too. I don't know, but she was familiar with the community. And then next thing you know, I hear that this B is on the panel talking about me. I let her slide. I never addressed it. This woman don't know nothing about me. But if she know about the hood, maybe she can find out. Because, see, I'm not about mess and trouble. And like I said, and I've said it before, I'm not even used to this kind of behavior in my life. I don't go walking down the street and people are trolling me and harassing me and I got to be cussing folks out all day. That's not me. But I've allowed myself to be within this community where there are people who do that because they're miserable and they're hiding behind a computer screen. And I fell into it because I'm not used to that behavior. I didn't come from that. And like I said, and I'm stepping back now because, see, I know how to handle a person another kind of way, too, if they want to mess with me. But let me leave that alone.
Yeah, that's why, that's why I keep saying, like, the talking days are over. Like, there's nothing else to talk about. At this point, it's just pull up and whoop my ass at this point. Like, what the fuck we on the internet arguing and fighting over and over and over for what?
And ain't nothing happening but a bunch of mouth service, tongue wrestling.
The shit is
old. I'm used to when people having an issue, either we gonna work it out or we just gonna have to fight it out. And then it's over.
Mm-hmm. But it just is what it is. So no, I'm not arguing. I'm not out of my body. I figured, no, I need to address these things before stuff escalate and make stuff bigger than it is. So you thinking somebody gonna come out here and check Drea and this and that? Keep waiting, because it's not gonna happen. Okay? What you need to do is go live. When you say you're going live, red eye, and you talking about Marcus, Quita, the interviewees, whatever, stay on that. Why are you still worrying about us? So we're not checking for you. Not checking for you, okay? You're just a whole weirdo. You don't see that everybody that come around, you run them away? The whole castle was over there supporting you. Why? Off the strength of, I shared you out when you started going live. You started being disrespectful. So I said, I'm good on you. I'm good on you. But what I do have a problem with, like, the link is pinned. At this point, bring your ass up here on the panel. I know you're up. Bring your ass up here on the panel and come tell us what's really your problem. Red Eye, what's really your problem? It got to be an obsession at this point because nobody mentioned you. What else? You just keep going on and on and on and on like a toddler, kicking and screaming for attention. Look at your chat. Nobody's there that was there before. You run everybody away, even Tim Tim. Oh, damn. As soon as I said it, even Tim Tim had enough sense to get away. It's, girl, stay out of my damn mind. As soon as I said it, I look at the chat and there you are. That speaks volumes. You're low vibrational as F. You just don't know when to stop. Like, did y'all not pay attention to, like, everybody around here is doing their own thing? Who lately have really been going live arguing with anybody? Everybody been doing their own thing. Whether you think it's content or it's not content, I haven't seen everybody for real, like, going live beefing with anybody. And if you're one of the people that want to sit there and say, well, the sector is boring because they're not fighting anymore. Oh, the sector is boring because this and that. Well, you know what? I'm here to tell you that you come on here, you can post up your pictures, you can post up your kids, your grandkids, your cat, your dog, the fish, your cars, everything, and let them talk about you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, y'all have boring until they start focusing on them. then it'll turn into a problem. It's all fun and games, entertaining. Yeah.
Yeah. They all be in that chat over there with his dumbass while he's harassing women. And then the minute he turn on them and start talking about them, oh, they don't think it's funny anymore. Remember that marathon that Red Eye did? Remember that marathon that he did? Every single day, it was the castle, the castle, the castle, the castle. Everybody name in his title.
And like I said, that these people don't realize it's a mental illness. It's an obsession. When a person, you can talk about somebody, or maybe every once in a while, but when it's every day, I haven't even been on his channel, but I've been hearing just about every day he has to mention us. It's an obsession and it's a mental illness and it's a problem. And like I said, I was trying to support somebody who had a channel. And every time they came on the channel, they were talking about this specific person all day, every day. And I realized I had to back away because I was not going to entertain it. You know, and like that situation, they don't realize those kind of obsessed people, they'll start then looking for the person, like doing weird shit. Next thing you know, they're at the person's house. You know what I'm saying? Like those kind of people are very unpredictable. And while they think it's funny, they don't realize what they're entertaining. Then when it gets real, then it's like, oh, I didn't know. I mean, the signs are all there. The signs are all there.
Yeah. Did y'all remember when he sat there, kept talking about he wants somebody to tell him, Red Eye wanted somebody to tell him the park where my kids used to go and play. Even though the kids done moved, don't even go to that park no more, he still wanted to know the park where my kids used to go and play.
But nobody saw that as a red flag. What grown man would even care? Unless he was the father of the children.
Isn't it some next level stuff? Like, okay, even if we didn't move, the kids still go to that park. What are you going to do? Go to the park and just stalk and camp out every day till, and it don't make sense.
Trying to pick up some little boys and little girls and do some weird stuff like that son who we don't talk about, who he could go ahead and give some commentary about, is in jail for. His son, who's a rapist.
Nah, but I have something to say though. How you gonna talk about somebody, and then even when we hit his panel before and try to go and have a logical conversation with him, you just can't have a conversation with a weirdo, you know? And then if I say, come over here on my panel, I'm not gonna kick you off. You're not gonna come do that. You know what I mean? What is the end goal?
Yeah. It just goes to show you the dude has no fucking life. I mean, I don't know how many of these women have really been around real men before. I'm really concerned about that. Like, because these women, they act like this shit is normal. Like, niggas doing this shit all fucking day long. That ain't fucking normal. And to be fucking, it's like some shit from junior high school, when you got a little class clown fucking with the females and trying to clown and all that kind of shit. We fucking grown. This ain't some shit that no fucking grown ass men do. This is not grown man fucking behavior.
So for all the women that think that whatever he's doing, oh, it's so entertaining, ask yourself that. Why every time it comes to any storyline in the sector about kids and PDFs and whatever, why is it that he miraculously skip over this topic? He never give commentary about it. He'll show you something. He'll be talking about the person a day before the storyline come out. And then when the storyline is hot, he just miraculously skip over it for like a week or two. And then he go back talking about the old crap that's so irrelevant.
They too slow to pick up on that. Because if you could talk about a man who you feel like is preying on women, grown women, and see, we could go all back and forth with that all day. because these females were street women. These weren't some typical regular women. And they was doing what they do, like Quita do what she doing. They trying to get plays and everything else, trying to get over and get shit. I'm not going to even keep talking about that. But like I said, you can talk about that and a man who's dealing with full grown women from the streets. But when a story comes out and there's children who've admitted to what their grandmama told them, it's a victim who talked about from the age of 14 what went down, and you and you can clown this dude all day long and say Pink Panther and all this, but now when it's some real shit, you conveniently skip over that. Make it make sense.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Miss HP. I appreciate it. Thank you.
But they too slow to catch on to that. That's a fucking red flag. That's gonna make me feel like, I know with me, if I'm supporting this, like, wait a minute, how come this dude ain't talking about what he talking about all this stuff, talking about these females and what they doing and this riffraff going on and who shot John and who dropped down in somebody's chat and why who was all this. But now this is some real shit. And you conveniently never talk about it. Make it make sense.
Oh, I see it on the list now. Who was the one that got the membership? It was Juice Reveal. Welcome back, Juice. And thank you so much again, Golden. That's why it didn't show up for you. Yeah. But Juice was the lucky recipient. She probably said thank you in the chat earlier, but I missed it. I don't know if she's still here or not. But yeah. So I'm like, I'm just come and address that, like, dude, just stop. But for real though, the next time you go live and you want to talk about everybody in the castle, unblock all of us before you talk shit. Unblock Platt, unblock Raquel, unblock Drea, unblock all of us. The chat is empty, so why not? Pop your shit, but while you popping your shit, unblock us. So we could come and pop our shit. Ain't no sense of talking about us if we can't respond. Unblock us so we could come ask you why you ain't talking about your son.
Mm-hmm. And if you keep playing with me, you're going to be having... Let me shut up. Keep playing with me.
Don't that sound fun? Unblock us so we all could come in. Yeah, unblock us so we all could come in the chat and ask you what's up with that son. That's a PDF that you don't want to talk about.
And it's obviously, like everybody on here, we talk about our children. We got you. He don't never really have, he can't, if you notice, oh yeah, I'm going to, my son and I, we had father and son day. We went to the ball game. Nothing.
I'm telling
the reason
you,
why that dude is the way he is. He's sick. The dude has inherited his issue. People don't realize that something is wrong with him. For somebody to keep going on, obsession, a serious obsession, because the reality is that you can dislike how a person behaves. First of all, to expect some women to be trying to call out a man. Nigga, you the man, take your ass to Atlanta. And then the thing is that, oh yeah, because I don't like that. Well, nigga, they got a whole bunch of them down there in Chicago that you could be focused on. You ain't about that life. You ain't about that life. Chicago is known to be a city slicker city. So you mean to tell me it ain't no niggas like Marcus and worse down there that you can't put in place and clear up your motherfucking funky ass city? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sweep around your own front door. He loves saying that, talking about walk around your neighborhood, whatever. Yeah, whatever the hell he said at the end, talking about make a change in your community. No, make a change in your community before you come on. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, even if I didn't even know who Marcus was, the way that this individual go live and talk about the same person It doesn't matter if it's Marcus or it was another man. The amount of time, it's beyond me. It's obsessive.
I mean,
I
let's
don't know
keep
who
it
can't
real.
see that.
He does it over there with Nola too. It's an obsession with a certain few men. It is. But the thing is that if you for real and really about that life, nigga, start off in Chicago. Let Atlanta handle their own issue and problem. You
You
running
know,
your motherfucking mouth on the internet, hiding behind a screen, protecting who you are because you're a punk. You ain't about to come out. It's too
yeah.
many motherfuckers down there in Chicago. Chicago, that's one of the worst cities. So you mean to tell me you can't find them niggas down there? Should I help you look for them?
I'm telling you, this dude, he just be hollering and screaming. This is his rotation. He don't really talk about nobody else. If it's not the castle, then it's Nola, then it's Sonny, then Marcus. It's just clockwork. The same people over and over and over. And then pay attention to how he try to be nice to people. And it's like a pattern. He's always so nice and give everybody shout out. And then the minute he give you a shout out, then he's right talking crap about you. He's doing it right now with somebody new in these streets, okay? Right now. He's weird. Like you 1 minute, oh, you like the person. That's the same thing he did with me. 1 minute you like me, then the next minute I'm this horrible person. Why am I this horrible person? Because I took my support back. Why I took my support back? Because I ain't finna be too many black bitches, okay? You're not gonna keep calling me out of my name. The first time he said that, he said, oh, y'all black bees, this and whatever, whatever. I came live that day and I said, you know what? Nigga, F you. And I'm not coming back. Okay? I'm not. Why is that? Because I demand my respect. You're not going to disrespect me and think that I'm going to come sit with you. Why would I want to keep going to your chat when you think of us so low? Oh, black bees, this and whatever, whatever. I guess his mama another nationality or another race. Is his mama another race? So whatever he trying to sum up to us, doesn't that apply for his mama? Make it make sense. Halloween background in February. It just is what it is. Like, dude, move the hell on. Like, you ain't tired?
And the crazy part about those people who are being entertained by it, instead of them just going to the channel to hear the real story, they'll listen at this dumb shit, like whatever kind of story he's going to concoct about Drea with the castle. He don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. But they'll sit there and be entertained with it. It's like, I'm realizing, like, damn, if I was a criminal or a crook, a con artist, I'd have so many of these people. I mean, they'll just go for anything instead of saying, this nigga's a liar. I can't even keep supporting this shit.
Yeah. So here it is. If you're not understanding what's going on, and be sure to hit the like button for me, okay, guys? If you're not understanding what's going on, this individual, he just swear up and down that he be having the facts to stuff. He know exactly what's going on. Oh, he gonna come out here and try to spin this lying ass narrative about Drea in the chat and all of this stuff. And, oh, I wish you would say I'm lying. Nigga, ain't nobody, we don't give a damn if you're lying or you're not lying. We don't care about nothing you're talking about. Just leave us the fuck alone. That's all you got to do. You want to go live and talk about the interviewees? Go live and talk about the interviewees. Nobody's interested in nothing that you have going on. So it is what it is. Oh, I'm just waiting on her to go live so she could try to clear this up. I ain't clearing up a damn thing. Did
There's
they
nothing to
message
clear up.
did they message each other? Yeah, they did. Is it a secret? Dre done said that 1,000,001 times out here on the internet. Okay? What are we supposed to be doing today? Dre, I guess I was supposed to come live with my belt and whoop your ass on YouTube? Like, get out of here.
There's nothing to clear up. It really isn't. And Drea had already said what she said. That she had prayed up on it. She dropped down and told Sonny that she looked nice. So whatever it is whatever it is. I'm sure he's in here listening. So he read the comment.
You say you had screenshots of it on my wall days ago. I don't know if he think that you're gonna come out and be like, oh, I never said nothing to that man or whatever. It is what it is.
We all grown, period.
It just is what it is, okay?
Now the biggest question is that I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, you had went back on mute. So
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if Vegas ain't with the mess. What's she doing over there? Especially somebody who done talked about her homegirl from the top of her head to the bottom of her feet.
yeah. And then talking about, oh, Drea was in a chat when Drea was in a Nola's chat. I guess he trying to spin some shit talking about, oh, Drea was in the chat when he calling you all kind of bitches and this and that. Let me tell you, every time I've ever seen my moderators in a chat, if somebody calling me out of my name, it's to either clear this shit up or saying, stop exaggerating. No, it wasn't exaggerating was the word. What was the word you used today? Oh, paranoid. Like, I guess he would think that somebody talking about him or somebody have some hidden agenda, like being paranoid. It ain't even that kind of party. Nobody's trying to set anybody up. Nobody don't care. Everybody doing their own thing, living their own life. I'm not trying to set nobody up. I don't have time for none of that. Okay? So anyway, we just gonna move on. Yeah, like just touch your nose, mind your business. You're trying to figure out what's going on, trying to spin stuff, and you're all wrong.
And you know what's sad about him is that he's doing it for attention. I can tell a lot of times when an adult didn't get a lot of attention as a child. Like I said, that daddy was too busy focusing on them folks in the church and them sissies and whoever else. Okay? Because he's doing all of this and he ain't trying to monetize himself yet. He ain't even trying. He just wants attention. And it's sad. You in that large ass city and you ain't getting no attention. And I don't give a fuck what he says. Ain't no woman involved with that. Ain't no man, ain't no woman involved with nothing like that. And let me just be quiet. I know damn well. And I can also tell women who ain't really been around no real men to even be entertained by that bullshit. Because that would be something to turn you off. Like, he doing, like how I do. Like, oh, no,
I can't stand a chatty ass ninja. I am so, thank God, okay? Thank God my husband is not a chatty patty. We would have never made it. I cannot.
You used to having brothers and dads and uncles, and you see how their behaviors, and all of a sudden you see this little pussy ass nigga harassing women. Like, wait a minute, hold up, that ain't what dudes do. That ain't what I've been used to ever seeing. You seeing, you know what I'm saying? Dudes having homeboys and they playing dominoes and drinking beer. Like, what the fuck? Where these niggas come from?
Yeah. So tomorrow you'll hear now, oh, he's a victim. Oh, everybody bothering him. This dude been yelling our name for, I know, a good 2 months. And ain't nobody been saying shit to him, or at least a month.
Just been ignoring him. And we haven't even been over there, but we've been hearing about it. But he wants our attention so badly.
Yeah. You said, Dre, the only thing he breaking up when trying to sing, oh, he can't sing. He said ninjas be acting brand new, like we all don't be on the same channel watching the same people. That's why it baffles me. If somebody told me that somebody said something, I say, if I watch them for myself, then he like, oh, they love, yeah. I ain't no shame in my game. I'll click on the live to see what the hell you talking about. I'm like, damn, he's still over here hollering and screaming about golden signatures, this. You're obsessed with golden, for real, for real. I can't tell the last time you made a post about this Joker.
I know why he's mad. See, that's the worst thing you can do, and I know this. When you know a person is bullshitting, you never corner them. And I cornered him with all that. He was telling everybody he was living off of his residuals, his royalties, and then I called it out. That's what he's mad about. Because this bitch is trying to, you know what I'm saying, make me look bad. This bitch putting me out there. Everything I say, this bitch know too much. I know what time it is. Nobody likes a person who will call them out and it be for real, and they really telling the truth about it. I know what time it is with him. That's what he's mad about. So that's why when he talks about golden, it's like lying golden. What golden lying about? Every one of them bitches that didn't try to lurk on my motherfucking page and lurk on my life, they can't yet say anything I said was a lie. I can't even tell all my truth because they wouldn't be able to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
They already mad about the little truth I told them. I just thought I was just giving them a little taste. And they hating.
Yeah. I knew it was going to be a day where somebody dox somebody and shock as hell that the person living way better than them, and they can't really come out and tell the real tea about the person because that'll make the person look too good. I knew it was going to happen. And it happened.
And everything that I said and everything I said about what kind of family I came from is the truth. Yeah, it ain't no perfect family. There was some dysfunctions. But everything I said was the truth. And I really ain't told it all. Really, I didn't tell the truth because I ain't told it all. But you mad at me? I didn't ask to be born in this family.
I'm still trying to figure out why he's always like, he always got some song playing and trying to sing to men, and it's just weird. It's just, I could see if you had a chat full of women. That's weird. The whole thing is weird. Okay? And he always acting like he's so gangster. Let me tell you something. I don't think you're gangster at all. If it was snowing, right, Golden? It was snowing, cold as heck outside, and he was throwing a whole tantrum talking about because somebody let him put on his shoes and go way downstairs to go outside. Nigga, I don't take you serious.
A whole punk. He showed a whole punk. Let somebody punk him through the internet. A whole punk.
Y'all, I was in the bushes, so I got that clip too. I damn sure do. Oh, do y'all want to see it? I should put it up for y'all. And he told on himself today. He told that he was in on membership, y'all, talking about, oh, they love going live on private, thinking ain't nobody up in that membership. Wasn't nobody talking about you in membership. I know that much. Nobody wasn't talking about you in membership, so I guess what? Thank you for being a Castle resident. Ooh, who called that? He said that he is in or membership, and he know nobody don't be talking about you though. I know that much. Let me tell you, I don't take nobody serious that sit up there and, cause if I'm in my bed and it's snowing outside, I'm putting on no shoes, no jacket, no nothing to go show you a damn thing outside, okay? And he was on live acting like a whole toddler, throwing a whole temper tantrum because he had to get dressed to go downstairs. I said, well, I'll be damned. If you're up in here and you didn't see that, let me know. I'll try to find it and I'll put it up for y'all on membership. A whole clown. Now
A
let
whole
somebody
punk. That
let
itself should have been like any woman who did like him. That I know for me, that should have been a turn off. Ain't nowhere in the world I would be attracted to a dude who let another dude punk him into going outside in the cold, complaining, talking about I gotta put on my boots. It's cold out there. Lord,
virtually
let me go back on mute. A whole
punked
punk.
you punked you virtually at that. Virtually, y'all. The person wasn't even at your door. I don't take you serious, dude. You see how it went down. He went down there for so it's just, yeah, something wrong with him. Need a mental evaluation or something. Yeah, playing D'Angelo, like, that's weird. You said, remember how excited he got when Tim came up? I remember, girl. I just knew he had a heart on that night. Girl, let's not forget the day when they was in the chat together and Tim was ignoring him and he over there just screaming, Tim, please pay me attention. Please look at me. Remember that day? Wings
And
was
was mad
snatching.
because Tim was over there with like a bitch. Like that was his woman.
Yes, he was in the chat acting like that was his woman in the chat, mad as hell because a whole man won't even pay him no attention. We cannot say it, Golden. How you say it? We cannot not make this up.
We can't not make this shit up. We can't not make this shit up.
Oh. But yeah, so who else I needed to tell y'all about out here in these streets? You had anything else you want to say before we move on?
That photo he has in that commercial bathroom, it's sissified. Taking that picture, how he looking and showing his braids and his butt kind of out. I'm just sissified.
Oh my gosh. Like, YouTube's supposed to be an entertainment application, dude. You way too invested, okay? Yeah, his own moderator got so tired of him, he left, yeah? Started sparking up his own life. How many like Tim would tell him
And
more?
the thing is, the individual who was his moderator, like out of all people, got tired of him.
Nah, they cracking up in the chat because he used to be like, how many likes we got, Tim? And Tim used to say probably like 20, and it wasn't even that much. The likes were all wrong. Remember when I started that? Like, yeah, this crap is just fun at this point. Okay? You're a whole clown. You say you remember when I started that lie? Girl, he gonna take that and say, see y'all, they be lying. Now I'm trying to remember what lie she said she started. I'm trying to remember. Show you how irrelevant he is. I don't even remember. Oh, the one about oh, that wasn't you. That was somebody else that went in the chat trying to beg for a mod stick or something. Girl, I don't know about these people. You said I used to mess with him. I would like until. Hold on. You said I used to mess with him. I would like and unlike and unlike. You was unliking the vid, girl. You said if I ever get punked like these ninjas do, I'd stick to. Yeah. So at this point, it's like the moral of the story is, if you're not gonna pull up and whoop my ass, like what we doing?
Right. We're just gonna keep talking about this forever and ever and ever, which is crazy, psychotic. Either you're gonna do what you gotta do or you're gonna shut the fuck up. Like, it's tiring, draining. And I don't
People,
let people go on this long like that. But I ain't never had to tongue wrestle through a computer screen every day either. And I ain't about to keep entertaining it. Either you gonna do what you gotta do and get physical, or you gonna shut the fuck up.
oh gosh. Now he gonna have 50 live streams all about the castle. I'm not gonna care.
Well, let's see if DHL will know about the videos those live streams when he was hating on handicapped and disabled people. I wonder, is DHL okay with their employees, uh, uh, spewing hate on the internet about certain groups of people? I wonder, would they be okay with that? Because we got the videos.
Oh, let's not forget how he talked about MGO so bad.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's what I'm talking about. Talking about her children, their disabilities. None of these organizations and companies are tolerating that anymore. They are not about to let nobody make them look bad, and especially publicly. And he too stupid.
Yeah. And from what I think, sometimes he even go live on his break time on company property while he's doing this stuff. You still want to play? You still want to play Red Eye?
Because I'll be the bitch to do it. And stand by it. Keep playing with me. Because ain't nobody talking about you or anything. You just keep going on, unwarranted, spewing lies, harassment. We got these recordings.
You said, did you address the thirsty broad already? I know I missed a lot. Yeah, I did. Miss, I don't like drama, but always in the amen section. And then she'll try to act like she don't know what we're talking about. Well, you was definitely spotted all in the amen section tonight when he's talking about the castle. Oh, you very much like drama.
I heard she was over there another night too. Like, out of all places, everybody knows that that's all he does is harass, spew lies, and everything else, and create drama. So why was you even in the comment section? Because you like drama. That's the reason why you were so attracted with that other channel. Why you ain't over there now?
Yeah, because it's crazy, because if she don't like drama, you would think that she'll be home where her home is while they're doing positive content, right?
You would think. Why they talking about animals and about that pedo preacher? Because you support, unless you're anti talking about pedos all of a sudden now, because I know you was in another channel. Say you was over there supporting, so maybe you support pedos now. So maybe that ain't the channel for you now that they talking about that pastor.
Interesting. She's another one that miraculously be so busy when they're talking about pedos. That's interesting, ain't it?
Very interesting. And you're right, Drea. She used to all be over there. And I'm saying something about her now because I didn't say nothing about her before. But if you all remember, she was all on the panel talking about me. This bitch, you know me from, you know what I'm saying? Like, we did have a conversation and I thought everything was okay. But she don't know how to be like a neutral party and say, well, you know what? You know, I know you don't like her, but I'm okay with her. I don't like I like her, but I ain't had no issue with her. But you wanted to insert yourself, and I let you slide, bitch. I let you slide. I didn't even come out and say nobody even knew. You probably didn't know I knew because I didn't say anything. And I guess I probably let you slide because I was thinking, she from the hood. I'm gonna let her slide. She don't know what she doing. She over there just all caught up in the mix like a fool. But you're right, Drea. She was always trying to get Marcus' attention. Marcus. And see, that's the funny part. Why she over there with a nigga who trying to get us to tell this man something or think he gonna bully us. She a numero uno fan of Marcus. But it doesn't matter if she is or not. Back to him. Nigga, you gonna stop. Because I'm gonna be up on DHL's ass about your punk ass. And nigga, if you wanna go after some niggas, nigga, you better do it up in the motherfucking city where you are. Start there. You ain't really about that life. You just want some attention and you just talking shit. Anybody with good sense would be thinking like, damn, he all over there in Atlanta. He ain't been over there yet. How come you ain't went over there? They didn't have some niggas that didn't ran up on Marcus. How come you ain't been one of them? But my thing is that, nigga, you just talking. Because if you really can't stand that, there's too many niggas that's worse than Marcus. That's on the streets. Like I said before, this ain't psychology. This is sociology. So you don't know nothing about sociology and how human beings behave and react and how they do when they're on the streets and when they're homeless and how they do. You just say, oh, okay, Quita's an exception to the rule. Quita, the other females was just like Quita's, but they wasn't as wild as Quita. They was trying to get over and get something too. They all trying to he trying to get something, they trying to get something. Everybody trying to get something. And that's how it go. But I'm not going to keep trying to teach a church boy from the choir. Well, one of the church folks told him about R. Kelly needing a pianist, an organist. A little pussy ass nigga who want to portray. Nigga, we know better. You ain't all that. You ain't about that life. You keep playing with them people. How the fuck you about that life, but you let a nigga online get you out and put your boots on in the cold like a punk? If a nigga could punk you over the internet, I know what they can do to your ass in real life.
I've seen people from Chicago, and this is the softest one I've seen. I thought people from Chicago normally be rough and tough. Gangster, hood.
Not him. Not him. That's why he uses the Chicago, because that's what people think. Oh, he from Chicago. Nigga, you one of them pussy ass niggas.
You have good people everywhere. Everywhere have gangs and whatever. But no, the way he tried to come on here act like he just this big bad bully, I would think that he a part of a gang or something.
That's just part of his show. That's an act. And that's for people who don't know what real gangsters ain't never really been around them. They don't know no better. He just talking. I mean, he told it. First of all, I already know he ain't no real thug and no real nigga. But the fact that how he let a nigga online talk him into getting out of his bed in the cold, in the snow, putting on some boots, and against his will, that ain't no gangster. That ain't gangster shit. That's a whole punk. The same punk who want to come over and spool, run his mouth about females every night. That same punk who's behind that screen talking about Marcus, but ain't came to ATL yet to stand up and look him in the eye, man to man. That same punk who talking about how he just don't like niggas like that. But nigga, you in a fucking city where they got niggas doing this shit all motherfucking day. Go live, go on camera, and go check them niggas. Prove to us that you bout that life, nigga. Cause we know you ain't. And I know you ain't gonna do it. Even if that DHL job was on the line, you wouldn't do it.
It just is what it is when it comes to him. He's a whole weirdo. I said it. Now go live, go yell and scream, do whatever you got to do, because I promise you I'm not going to come live and argue with you every day. You've been yelling and screaming her name anyway, so it's not going to be anything new.
Right. So he can go on and he can let them idiots sit up there and they can be entertained. And like I said, they not even like either they just with the bullshit until he switch up and turn on them. They don't know that we were them same ones in there, but we weren't doing that. We weren't entertaining the bullshit. We really thought he was about to like really talk some good talk. Like, you know, I'm not gonna even go into the details about that. But when we saw what it was, you know what I'm saying? We bucked.
Yeah.
He told me what a bitch he was when I was just trying to figure out, like, how you sitting up here talking about you so against a person and all of this, but you let somebody who you say you like come on the panel and let that person who you're against drag and talk about this man's daughter. I couldn't get that. That's just like me coming on and I'm saying I'm against him, but I let him come on my panel and drag Vibes' kids, and I'm okay with that. But that's been my discussion is about this dude dragging kids. But you put him on, so I didn't understand that. So I was trying to figure it out. Let me try to run my channel. This nigga acting like he got a home or something. You know what I'm saying? These niggas with these channels, nigga, you ain't even paying no motherfucking taxes on these goddamn channels. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, what are you talking about? I wasn't trying to run no channel. I'm trying to understand, like, wait a minute, you got us on here like we supposed to be like, yeah, we're going to be against this. But then you doing this, you know what I mean? I wasn't even arguing with him. And then next thing you know, the nigga went live. Yeah, go to signature like a whole bitch. You still talking about it? And that's when I had to say something to his punk ass. I ain't used to them kind of niggas. I'm really not. And like I said, a lot of times I can tell bitches who really didn't have daddies or didn't have a stepdaddy, didn't have no uncles, no real men or something in their lives. Because for them to think that this shit is cool, funny, cute, attractive, entertaining, it's not for me. Because that ain't what I'm used to. I'm used to niggas, you know, going head up. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to niggas that ain't catty. Like, man, fuck that bitch. I ain't gonna keep on going on with her. That's what I'm used to.
What I be sitting up there saying when I be like, oh, I gotta go live, I gotta go address this or whatever. What my husband would sit there and say? Them people don't know you. Like, who are they? Like, why you gotta prove anything to them?
Exactly. And they so badly want your husband to be a pussy ass bitch like them. We want him on the what man gonna come on there for you? Out of all people, nigga, what man gonna come on there for you when your punk ass let a man talk you into putting on your clothes, putting on your boots while you complained and went outside in the cold? You can't. There's nothing you can say to convince me you ain't a punk. Just the fact that you keep going on with fucking with females all day long. I always got to bring them up because it's an obsession. Like, I don't care what he talking about, then he got to be like, yeah. And them over there in the castle. Ain't nobody been talking about him or saying nothing about him. And like I said, you can fool them bitches over there on that damn live of yours. But a nigga who for real would be handling niggas in your own city. You in a big city with niggas that's doing that shit all day long. Chicago ain't nothing but it's full of city slickers. You can't tell me that Marcus is the sharpest. You know what I'm saying? Please. That Marcus is the only one doing some shit. Man, say that shit. In Atlanta. And you out there in Chicago, nigga, you a punk. And I said what the fuck I said. And now I'm giving you a warning. And I'm telling you, and I hate having to warn people because people think I'm just talking. Keep playing with me and see if DHL don't get them videos. See, you want to keep playing, and then when shit get real, you want to cry. You don't know how to just let shit go because you're obsessed. It's a mental illness. And like I said, these hoes over here entertaining it and don't even realize it. Like they ain't grasped yet. Because after a while, it'll be like, well, damn, why you gotta keep... Like I said, when I was trying to support a person and I was trying to be a neutral party, I said, no, this shit is too obsessed. This is getting sick. And especially for a dude to be doing that over and over and over. I can't keep being in that chat. I can't even keep telling this nigga hello. I can't entertain it because something wrong with this shit. That's just like folks over there with Shatoria. Now, we all know something wrong with this girl. To go in there and support her and say hello, but to keep playing with her mind and shit, knowing that the shit is crazy. And I'm going to keep entertaining it while she keep talking about the government chasing her. And I'm going to be in there like, yeah, that government, they just keep chasing you. Entertaining mental illness like that. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's weird.
They don't even see that's a sign for somebody to be that obsessed with some females. Like, what else would he do? Like, he's on this platform doing this every day. I mean, you all ain't even thinking about what else he could possibly do because he seems very obsessed. Y'all don't listen to these. Y'all be on the internet. Y'all don't see these stories of these obsessed ass motherfuckers on the internet and the shit that they be doing. Next thing you know, they start following the women.
Oh gosh, Platt got me. Platt, you're funny. Platt said a whole mouthful and then allegedly at the end. Allegedly.
Wait a minute, what did Platt say? I'm not reading the chat.
She keeps saying a whole mouthful and then put allegedly at the end. Let me stop. Oh, listen, Connie said, what's going on now? You are loud. Well, turn the volume down a little bit. That's all you gotta do. Turn the volume down a little bit if you think we're loud. Let me tell you, he gonna sleep good tonight. Oh my gosh, y'all, they finally mentioned me. He can sleep good. Red Eye can sleep good tonight, y'all. His wishes are fulfilled. Okay?
That's
They
all
said
he's
my
been waiting
name.
on. Because that's all he been doing is calling our names from my understanding. And we ain't said nothing. We ain't responded or nothing. Yeah, you finally get something that your dead, stinking under the ground mama didn't do. And your dead, stinking under the ground, sissy ass daddy didn't do for you, was give you some fucking attention. That's why that bitch ass sister that you said was a crackhead, nigga, did tell him the truth. This bitch is a dead crackhead because she's no longer among the living when you was trying to tell your people your sister was a crackhead. And that's another issue. You got an issue with that because you mad that some nigga turned your motherfucking sister out. Nigga, go after that nigga. Even if the bitch is dead, go after that nigga who turned your sister out and did whatever the fuck she did. I bet you ain't gonna do it, and I bet you never did. I bet you never did confront that nigga. You punk ass nigga.
Oh, child. Shots fired.
The way that nigga came out, the way that nigga went outside against his will, put them boots on in the snow, you can't tell me he checked that nigga who turned that bitch out of a sister of his who's no longer among the living.
He wanted it. Well, you got what you were looking for. It is what it is.
He was busy telling them slow folks over there, yeah, because, my sister a crackhead, they funny. Nigga, tell them that the bitch is a dead crackhead. She wasn't even smart enough to know how to survive.
You say y'all sound like thug ladies? I know.
We
You know
we
what,
some
but don't
what kind
push
of
me.
ladies we are? We some tired ladies, some fed up ladies.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Yeah, it is what it is, honey. You got anything else to say about his weird behind before we move on?
And that don't
You
make
said,
sense, Copper, because you know what? If he's using Polo for women attention, who the fuck was he using when he was getting attention from the women before he met Polo? He'll just say anything. He over there, really, let's keep it all the way real. He jealous and mad because he watching Marcus make all that money. These niggas is haters. And they'll try to find another excuse why they dislike him. Instead of saying, I'm hating because the nigga making money, they gonna say and get everybody, following them. I hate him because how he do them women. But nigga, what you doing to women? What you doing to the women in the castle who minding their own business and leaving yours alone, although you ain't got no business? That's why how you know he full of it. It ain't about no fucking women and what he mad because he can't get them women. He mad because Monique wouldn't even fuck with that bum ass nigga.
he ain't got no money.
Yeah. Monique, she knew what she was doing when she followed that nigga to his car and enticed him, and he fell for it because he a weak ass nigga, and start asking him for his weed while he was smoking his weed in his car and talking about her tight coochie. See, they conveniently forget all that part, but I bet you if that shit was to go in the court of law, the judge would listen to it all to be able to evaluate that entire situation. He couldn't get no damn Yana. Yana wouldn't want no broke ass. She call them niggas dusties. She wouldn't have never fucked with no nigga like him. Nigga ain't even got no motherfucking car to even take her out to dinner, let alone spend the money. He wouldn't have been able to fuck with her. She knew what time it was when she asked him to take her out. She knew. Who else? Nigga, they wouldn't even waste their time with him. That's what he mad about.
They gonna see them potholes in his face. They be like, never mind.
The potholes alone would turn them off. The potholes alone. And then the nigga ain't got no money, ain't got no car and shit. Nigga, get out of here, you bum ass nigga. And you a punk ass nigga.
They ain't got the little sassy pose on.
Yeah, nigga, I'm gonna give your ass something to talk about tomorrow night. But you better be thinking while you running your mouth, you better be thinking about that DHL job.
That damn
We've been
sassy
letting you
pose on
slide.
that damn sassy pose on that avatar on the screen. It says it all. What's up, Abs?
Hey, Abs. I'm not reading the comment section, so if anybody's talking to me and I'm not responding, I sometimes click on just to kind of see, but I'm just, chilling.
Oh, y'all laughing tonight. Wow, that's what he been yelling over there. Want attention. That's all.
So we giving it to him tonight. So what he gonna do now? He gonna be so happy and jumping for joy. So now he gonna have something else to talk about. But like I said, I'm not tolerating that shit no more. DHL, here I come, because we got the recordings. I wonder, are they gonna support, where they have clients who are disabled? So how you gonna have an employee publicly on a public platform, the World Wide Web, who somebody who has seen him and listened to him across the 7 seas.
Yeah, his ass was about to get sued too, remember? And
Yeah.
just because it wasn't even beneficial, they just decided to just use the money for more important stuff.
But he thinking it's funny because she didn't make that move, and she really was gonna make that move. But see, these
Oh,
people, they just,
she
they don't believe
definitely
fat meat is
was.
greasy.
Yeah. But once again, people got to be logical. Nobody came on YouTube to sign up for no damn court cases.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be logical. Because after I write to the CEO of DHL and let them know that I've been a customer before. And they better put that shit in order and check and handle that.
You know I'm a whole Karen, right, Golden? I'm a whole Karen. Listen, I'm not even
with my DHL transactions. You want to lose me with a whole bunch of other people? I'll put this like how he's spewing all that hate towards disabled people online. Maybe we ought to let all the people know and spread it through these damn platforms who you got as an employee.
Tell they ass quick. We not shipping with you no more because you got.
Yeah. Don't fuck with DHL. Make this go viral. Share.
You better stop.
And see, and he playing with these groups of people that the white folks support. They not playing about these autistic folks. You know what I'm saying? That's what he don't get. And them white folks that got that power and they find out, and I start sending it to them organizations, they might know the CEO personally. Yeah. Maybe that's what I'll do too. Is send it to them organizations, some big organizations where they fight for the disabled.
You say, are we married? Child, let everybody tell I got an invisible husband, honey. Are you married? Yeah.
Connie, are you married?
Since what I say don't be considered anymore, let's go with what everybody else say. Everybody else say I got an invisible husband.
They swear. And they want your husband to be such a little punk and sissy so bad. They want to punk him to come online to hear his voice. Crazy. They probably don't want you to have a man because they want to be your man.
Let me tell you. It was something. Oh, so you remember the time when the heat was getting real hot in the kitchen? Remember the time when the heat was getting real hot in the kitchen with Red Eye? You notice how he disappeared off of here when people started talking about Tyrone and this? I know what got his attention. He got real quiet and stopped going live for about 2 weeks.
Yep, Church House Mouse quiet, and we talked about it too. Yep.
I said, oh yeah, gotcha. Gotcha.
Maybe we need to start bringing that up and reminding him a little bit more often.
Yeah, he was shocked.
Don't nobody find that odd that a person who talks about everybody and everything will conveniently skip over certain stuff and certain subjects. This same person say that they can't stand what Marcus is doing to the women in the community, but they're not going to talk about what somebody did to a woman in the community and raped her, you know.
In his own community. Well, you want to worry about everybody else's backyard, but not worrying about his.
Ain't worried about his community. And the crime rate out there is crazy. Yeah. He conveniently never discusses it. Just like how he was talking about a specific person, but when that grape stuff started You know what I'm saying? When that situation came out on that person, he didn't want to talk about that because he got his own situation going on with that. Oh, sissy. Doing all that hollering and screaming for them. You know what I'm saying? See, for those who remember, some of y'all wasn't even around or y'all was too little. I was young, but see, I remember. Back in the day, like I said in the 80s, the dudes, if y'all remember, like the niggas would have them Jerry curls.
Don't come with these damn 1982 stories, Golden.
Yeah, we gonna come with it because this is what he remind me of. And it used to be them niggas used to have them little jeans trying to be cute. Now I'm realizing they probably was bi, or you know what I'm saying? And they would have their butt stuck out kind of with the little jerk. That's what he remind me of, one of them niggas. Be in the mirror thinking they looking good, butt stuck out, tight jeans, Jerry curl. You know, they thought the hair was cute. Like he think his braids is cute. Remember them niggas?
His hairstylist don't like. His hairstylist do not like him.
What y'all say?
I say his hairstylist don't like him.
Yeah. Looking like a whole sissy in that damn commercial bathroom.
Oh gosh.
Thinking, don't no nigga take no pictures like that. Like, come on, let's keep it real. Like y'all females don't know, or okay, because y'all ain't really ever been around no man. See, ladies, make sure your girls, especially your boys, no boys too, your children have their fathers. I don't care if you can't stand the ground them niggas walk on. So they can know what man is supposed to be like and what they're supposed to do. They won't be confused out here. Or unless the uncle, somebody, granddaddy, some kind of man that you can trust to help lead and direct them so they can know what a man is supposed to be like. Because these females over there be giggling and entertained like they in high school. Like for real, for real. This remind me of some high school when the niggas would be clowning the females. Yeah, I'm saying I remember back in the 80s. And that go for any, I'm saying that because for the hoes that they don't want to talk about the 80s because their fucking lives were so fucked up in the 80s. They don't want to talk about nothing in their past. They didn't have no good childhood or a half decent childhood. They don't have no stories to tell when they enjoyed life because their life was so fucked up because their mamas didn't give a fuck or because their mamas sold them off to the boyfriends. Don't be mad at me because I had a village. Shit. And I can talk about 1982 with no problem. Okay. And I ain't trying to go attack nobody because I know nobody, we ain't, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got control if somebody violated you. But don't be mad at me because in 1982, I had a mama who wasn't going for that shit, a daddy, grandparents, and nobody else. So I was very well fucking protected.
You say even Tim had to show up to laugh and talk about him?
Shit.
Talking about, yeah, Drea her day one and Drea this and Drea that. He really think he was over there spilling some tea.
Yeah, and he about to have a whole live about it. Don't know what the fuck he talking about. And what's crazy about it, instead of them people just saying, well, shit, let me just go to their page to hear it myself or find out what's going on over there in New Orleans, they gonna listen to him. And he is definitely not credible.
This damn chat is hell.
Like, what about hearing it from the horse's mouth? Like, remember in 1988, I'd rather hear it from the horse's mouth right then and there. We could straighten it out because I don't get involved with he say, she say. Y'all remember that? Shit.
You said I haven't dated nor have I ran across guys like that. Listen, these shields, I don't know where these fools come from. Okay.
Hey, D Shields, I'm not watching the chat. But girl, no, we ain't had no niggas like this. Wasn't interested and attracted to no niggas like that. Whole bunch of pussies.
Yeah. I know I'm supposed to tell y'all about that damn story I shared earlier with the husband and the wife and whatever. I
Wait
shared
a
on
minute.
membership.
Remember back in the day when them niggas that used to think they was cute, their butt be sticking down, they had the tight jeans on, the Jerry curl and shit. And I always think you don't like how John, you know what I'm saying? Remember back in the 80s when them niggas had it butt. No, I ain't talking about no tight. I'm talking about when they would be having like. Have you seen John? They be having on them slide in kind of like flat shoes. Never mind. You don't. I ain't talking about no.
I hate my 80s pictures really. I had OP shorts on. Look, finding some money for you.
But that was what was in. But I'm talking about this nigga over here looking like that now. You know what I'm saying? Like a whole bitch. I know what you're talking about, like the ones, them track shorts. Like I used to wear at Venice Beach.
I hate the straight legs. I had to cut on the side. On the
Yeah, for the bootleg kind. But I'm talking about this nigga over here be singing with his braids, looking in the mirror, and having his ass look like it be stuck out for another nigga to bust in it, and singing D'Angelo. Oh, well, with a loud, high pitched voice and shit. You know, a whole punk.
Oh gosh, Golden, don't get him started. Y'all are funny. Raquel had me in tears when I was on mute. Cause Golden was talking. Raquel talking about fairy eyes. Fairy eye, hold, right here. Fairy eye got a braid down for them wigs.
No, I'm just telling you.
Not the braid down for the wig.
But I guess back then it was kind of like in. They having little silk tops on with their little pants and kind of be kind of tight and the sliding shoes. I was never attracted to that.
Oh my gosh. I cannot with y'all. I can't. I'm like, shit, let's give him what he wants. All this damn whining. It is what it. But you ready to move on, Golden?
Yeah, you can go. Oh, let me just tell Copper this. I wasn't in the church boys either, and I'm gonna tell you why. It seemed like they was too sassy. Well, I didn't attend church like that. Yeah, okay, my mother didn't force it. She belonged to a church. You know what I'm saying? And my grandmother, she was for real about that. Like we went to Sunday school and stuff like that. But if we decided we didn't want to go, because she said they was not gonna force nothing like that, where your kids get to hating it. You know what I'm saying? But I just remember, like my friend attended a church, and it was always the pastor's kids that got grandkids and shit that started up the most shit. But I wasn't into them church niggas because they was too sassy for me. Wanting to sing in the choir, I was not into no, it was just like that dead eye, the same kind of attitude and personality. I could imagine how he was when he was in there. We going back to nighttime service. Oh, pastor, I could imagine being a whole fucking sissy. Sassy. Okay, go ahead, White Vibes.
Nah, I can't. Golden, you funny. You are funny. But look, no, because earlier I shared the stuff on membership, but it's from the people from the mommy sector, right? So I don't know. I know some of y'all watch Tanae and Keontae and all of that. They're from the mommy sector. So Lord, let me tell you, listen. They was acting up on here today. That's why I made the title. The YouTube streets were wild as heck today. Let me tell you guys. Listen, basically, it was the wife went live, and the husband and the side chick was live all at the same time. So they on two different channels, cussing each other out. I'm like, Lord, listen. Raquel, so I know earlier some people was like, I'm not familiar with this storyline. So basically, y'all, if you don't know, so I know her channel is Life with Tene. She have triplet girls, and then so the triplets are like 9. They're fraternal triplets, right? So apparently, her and the husband, they know each other from high school or something like that, way back in the day. But anyway, so when the husband met her, she had the 3 girls already. So he basically helped her raise the girls, right? They were baby. I'll say probably not even 1. But anyway, they ended up getting married. Then they had a son together. Then when they had the son together, somehow they had broke up after that. Then he got with this other girl that was on his channel, Mariah or something like that. But then here it is. Tanae, she was dating some older guy. I don't remember his name right now, but she had got pregnant from that guy and unfortunately had a miscarriage. Okay. So then her and the husband got back together. And then when they got back together, they had another son. So keep in mind, she only got 2 sons with the husband. So then the husband ended up going with the girl Bubbles. I think her channel is Alana Celeste Alana, right? So Bubbles got pregnant from the husband. Keep in mind, they're still married, okay? And then the wife ended up getting pregnant. And she was pregnant with fraternal twins. So the side chick, aka Bubbles, just had her baby 3 months ago, a little girl, and the wife just had her twins a month ago. The twins were in NICU, so then the twins finally got home now. So I know while the wife and the side chick was pregnant at the same time, basically they was beefing online on YouTube, and then the wife wished death on the unborn baby for the side chick. She basically went live one day, was saying when the side chick having the baby, she hoped that pretty much the baby, the mom don't make it, and wish death on the unborn baby and all kind of stuff, right? So that's where we at now. So basically the wife, her twins just got home like 2 days ago. Even though they're 1 month old, they got home like a day ago or 2 days, right? So anyway, she have the older kids, which is 9, the triplets, taking care of, helping her with the twins. So keep in mind, she got 7 kids, but it's only 2 for the husband. So anywho, y'all, she went live today because the husband made a video talking about he don't know why the kids over there helping and all of this stuff, which we all know when you have kids and you have a newborn baby, the kids want to help, right, Golden? They want to help. They want to help feed the baby, this and that and whatever, even though you got to monitor them.
Yep, all that. I know I was
Yeah.
one of those kids. That's why I always wanted my parents to have another baby. But go ahead.
Yeah, and I mean, as little girls, they need to learn, like for real, for real. I don't expect them to do everything, but they need to learn, right? But anyway, so I feel at this moment in time, the husband is giving a little obsessed tease, because sometimes I don't even see the wife talking about him for real, but he keep making videos after videos after videos about her. So then I know today when she was live, she was going off talking about how he don't never go to the dentist. And if you're wondering who I'm talking about, like I say, her name is Life with Tene, and his channel is called The Official Me. And you'll see it, he got like green eyes, gray eyes, or whatever, okay? And then Alana Celeste. If you want to follow the storyline along, we could definitely talk about it because it's a hot mess. So then I'm looking like, so the husband been trying to get a divorce for the longest, but for some reason it's just all over the place. And then he keeps saying that the wife won't sign the divorce. But now she's like, I'm at a point, I'm going to sign it now. And I think the sheriff just served her, right? But do you want to hear the plot twist? crazy. I think both little boys need to learn. Yeah, they need to learn to help take care of their siblings. Yeah. So what I was gonna say. So basically, the new boyfriend, so the twins' daddy, right? We talking about the wife's newborn baby, the twins. That child. Tell me how YouTube is crazy. It was some subscriber in the comment the other day was telling the husband that, oh, the kid's daddy is this is whatever his name is. What it was Dylan something something. I will have to pull it up, but it was a whole thing that the twins' dad basically was charged with kidnapping and all kind of stuff like trafficking, all kind of mess. It's a whole article. So, what is going on in the chat? You said that's an effing question to ask when he's helping. He dropped those boys off to her. I don't know. They talking to each other, or I don't know what's going on. But anyway, y'all. So listen. Yeah, but that's what I wanted to tell y'all about them too. It's been a hot ass mess, and I'm like, that is two people. There are two people that we definitely need to talk about. When you want to talk about a train wreck on YouTube, can you imagine? Can you imagine? I know I'd be offline telling Golden like, "Ooh, Golden, they this and they that." Like the story's so juicy. You said that family need help, definitely. Okay, definitely. Like I can't even imagine being married and my husband got a whole baby over here. Me and the side chick pregnant at the same time. Lord, that is too much. But I know somebody was saying that, oh, because they are married in the state of Georgia, like basically he is automatically the twins' dad. Now that I don't know. He looked like he was on something on that live. Well, I know he be smoking weed, but I'll go ahead and say allegedly, okay? But he definitely looked like he was high tonight. All right. I'm like, woo. I'm talking about hopefully both of the lives are still up. If you can't find their channel, let me know and I'll drop it. But I'm like, this is way too much. Definitely. But I know the chat, y'all probably don't know who I'm talking about. So, like I said, some of our castle residents watch them. But this is just somebody that I want to start introducing to y'all. So he said everyday smoke weed. Well, he said everybody smoke weed. No, that's not true. That's not true, Connie. If you do, you got to speak for yourself. Not everybody smoke weed.
Thank you, Vibes. I don't understand why when it's because people indulge and stuff, they think that the whole world indulge in it. Everybody freaky. Everybody go both ways. Everybody don't smoke weed because I'm one of them. I ain't never tried it a day in my life.
I'm number 2. Don't smoke. Yeah. So it is what it is, Connie.
That's just like me saying everybody done been to jail before because I done been to jail. It's crazy.
Yep. I don't knock it, but I'm just saying that's not my thing.
I don't knock it either, but let me tell you something else. So if you don't smoke weed, why would you say everybody smoke weed? And the thing is that I'm a believer, and I understand that weed is for medicinal purposes. People abuse it, and it's really not supposed to be smoked. But that's an entirely different story. Weed is an herb, just like every other herb. Look, when you open up your cabinets, or when you go and pull those herbs off the bushes, do you smoke it? Weed is supposed to be, it's supposed to be edible. Those plants are supposed to be edible, just like any other herb. Weed is the only herb I know that they smoke.
Yeah, I was just sitting here saying earlier in the live that I just be high off life. Like I just be in a good mood. I be chilling. I'm not drinking. I'm not smoking. I'm just chilling. You know? So Yeah, I
And
was
it's
talking
really
about that
not
in the beginning.
it's not good for the lungs. It's worse than cigarettes. Just like cigarettes and smoke and all that is bad for the lungs, so is marijuana. If you want to do it, you need to be eating it.
Which that makes sense because I mean you're still getting the same effect, but you're not, you're consuming it another way, I guess. You know, but that's for a whole nother day, kind of whole nother conversation. Okay, where Rack at? Rack still up in here with us? I'm trying to see what else. So I know. Let me see. What else am I missing to tell them? I don't have nothing written down, but it helps some people. I agree. That's why I say I don't knock it. Just do whatever you do. But that's a broad label to put, saying everybody. Yeah. But I don't know, y'all. I can't remember what else happened out here. What I need to be telling y'all about. Like I said, I was shocked as hell. Well, not shocked. Let me take that back. Not shocked. Because I know Marcus did say 99.99 Quita not gonna come back, but she's back on the channel. Okay, so I can't say I'm shocked, but
Well, he did say he was giving that point one, and that's what he took. Because yeah, Quita definitely was. They wanted to meet Quita, but he did say Quita had been calling him. I already knew that he was gonna give in. When he mentioned that Quita had called him, but he just didn't answer the phone, I knew he was going to give in eventually. I know he was
yeah.
also just trying to give her a little tough love.
Connie said good morning, good night. Well, have a good night, Connie. You say you still here, girl? But damn, it was some. Oh yeah, you said the toilet twerker. Yeah, you say your doctor told you it's okay to smoke weed, but not cigarettes. I hear you, Granny. 1989. You say hit the like button on your way out. Thanks, Flat. Yeah, Connie, catch us on the other one. Maybe we could have a whole live talking about Mary Jane. Okay. Let me. Oh yeah, so she definitely was twerking on the toilet yesterday. I posted that video, and I mean, it was the weirdest thing happened with that short video I posted yesterday. I was gonna tell y'all, I don't want to talk about it. Never mind. I hate to say something and then other people take it the wrong way and give weirdos. Never mind. It was something I was gonna say about that short video because people be doing too much. You said Connie, okay. But yeah, Quita was definitely over there in the same clothes she had on from her birthday, the next day after her birthday, twerking on the toilet, y'all. And I don't know what happened to that live because the weirdest thing happened when the live started buffering and then it finally processed, ended, and uploaded properly, whatever. When you click on the live, it was saying that it's an hour and some minutes, but then it was only showing 5 minutes. So you get what I'm saying? Like you go to her channel and it says she was live 30 minutes ago. You'll see where it said hour and like 14 minutes long, right? But then once you click on the live and start watching it, it was actually only 5 minutes and some seconds. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
I'm
was
looking
wondering if
like,
she
well,
did
Guido,
that.
but I'm looking like, hold up. So if that's the case, she know how to edit a live, unless
Yep.
somebody doing it for her.
And I just
Unless she
listened.
unless she made somebody an editor and they edit off the other part and left that part. I don't know.
I just listened that Marcus is say in one of his videos that she's not even monetized anymore.
I see. But when she go live, I don't see the monetization thing in the chat. Where you go for the super chat and the super sticker? It's not there. It's just a little smiley face now.
Yeah. She messed that up.
Yeah, you say, why are we surprised? You said, why y'all expecting any other behavior? Frida has told y'all who she is. She's proud. That's the proudest 3 or 4 I've ever seen. Okay. It is what it is. But I just couldn't believe it. Like, what the hell? You're twerking on a nasty toilet? Mind blown. And there's the people in the comments say no damn good. They talking about, oh, she really thought that she was doing something. She was stiff as hell, to be honest. So I guess when Quita was dancing, they're like, oh, she really thought she was, doing the thing, shaking it, whatever. But in reality, she was looking stiff as hell. I said, I can't. But for her to be sitting up there, I ain't never seen this. Like, listen, you're in Daisy Dukes, a spaghetti strap, and boots. Get out of here. Get out of here. Like, girl, it's one out of two. It's either you're hot or you're cold. So how are you dressed like you're hot, but your footwear is like you're in snow? I don't get it. But hey, you said I couldn't even use my YouTube yesterday. It kept saying login. Yeah, I know. Clarissa was saying that in the chat earlier that her YouTube was acting up for over an hour yesterday. Mine was too. Cause remember, Golden, it kept saying what it was saying. It was some error message we kept getting.
Yeah, mine was acting up too. And it was saying retry, something else. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. It was retrying and something else, something. It was some error message, and it was so annoying. And I thought it was just me, so I sat there and restarted my phone. Still was having the same issue. Yep, just like lately, right? I don't know if this is playing a part in why my views are so low too. Like every time I sit up there and I like get off live, and it'll be like normally it'll just say processing, right? Update into SD or whatever. Now it'll be a whole day. The live just still going. It's like a little circle, like it's loading, right? And after the live end and you hit the end button, it should just be where just go around complete. And then you just see it's processed. Now it's like a whole day later, it's still saying, and it's going clockwise. So it's like, just say you're looking at the 12 and just say the circle get to like 5, number 5 on the clock. Like the 5-minute mark, it don't go all the way around like clockwise. It'll be a whole day, 2 days later. It just say processing. So I don't know if that's why it's not getting the reach and it's not getting pushed out. I have no idea. He said, gotta run, stay blessed, and do your best. Thanks, Abs. Have a great day. I'm not staying here much longer either because it is 2:15 and I gotta wake up in the morning for school stuff. You know what I mean? I cannot with you, Abs. Not the stiff toilet twerker. And on that note, we are getting up out of here, okay? Gona, you have anything else to say? Because your girl got to wake up early in the morning. My baby got to get to school on time, okay?
No, I'm good. I just had to pop my shit, talk my shit, which was all real, but I'm good. After what he wanted some attention and we gave it to him, nigga, you can go back over there on your channel and talk all you want to, because I'm going to be making some moves.
Yeah, you said the aliens are taking over by Abs. Well, let me tell you guys, if you're up in here and you did not hit the like button, what are you waiting for? Especially if you enjoy what we were talking about. Definitely hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, okay? And if you enjoyed my commentary, you can send a gesture to my Cash App at VibesQueen6. Okay, we're not begging, but I did entertain y'all for 2 hours and 15 minutes. All right? And Golden, you say you don't have anything else to say?
No, I'm good. Thanks for asking.
All right. Well,
good
let's
night,
get
everyone.
up out of
I'm not
here.
looking at the chat, but whoever's there and whoever's in the bushes, good night.
All right. Thank you for coming up. And
Thanks
as far
for having
as
me. I'm dropping down.
Yeah, as far as like the videos that Marcus dropped earlier, I know he was just dropping them back to back to back. I couldn't keep up. It was too much going on. But I know he done dropped about 5 videos or so today. It's a lot. So what we're gonna do If you're up in here, it's definitely go watch them, and then we're gonna talk about them later, okay? But all right, y'all, have a good night. See y'all later.